Hello class, today is just a reminder that your cause effect outline is due this week on Moodle. If you remember from last week, I'd like you to fill out this very basic, very brief form, cause and effect outline. I need your name, your topic, if you decided to do a focus on effects essay, or you did a focus on causes essay. Then what those three causes or your three effects are going to be, and then put it all together in a thesis statement. Here are some examples of a causes thesis and an effects thesis. Feel free to use these as examples and plug your information in. So I need this filled out and uploaded by class time 3:30 this week. Once class starts, it will be too late. Okay, just an example of one that I did. Once again, this is my name. My topic would have been global warming. I decided to focus on effects, so I've deleted this one. Please do that, whichever you decide, make sure it's there. Then my three effects of global warming, I decided to focus on melting ice caps, rising sea levels, and increased severe weather events, and I put them into a thesis statement. The three main effects of global warming today are melting ice caps, rising sea levels, and an increase in severe weather events. Done. Again, you can use these examples as templates where you can just plug your information in. Basically, I need the three primary causes of something, or the three major effects of something are bump, bump, bump. Okay, so feel free to just plug in your topic and then your three things and just use the template. That's fine. Okay, you can also reorder it, whatever you want. There's a bit of flexibility, but I need something like this for your thesis statement. And that's it for your outline. You can find the form, the document, on Schoology. If you go to Schoology, at the bottom, you'll see cause and effect outline. Just click here and save it, fill it out. And then when you've done that, I want you to upload it to Moodle. If you go to your Moodle AC1, now you'll see cause and effect outline, this blue link, click here, drop your file in, then you're done, okay? Now, just one more thing on the file name. I really would like you to remember one of our early classes where I was explaining that your file name needs to be your name, your student number, and what it is, okay? So before you upload it, make sure you've renamed the file, okay? You've saved you've filled it out, you've saved the Microsoft Word file. Now, don't forget to rename the file with your name, your student number, and what it is. So we had this example of writing body paragraphs. It was the city version. They did their student number and their name, okay? So something like that, okay? So it ended up looking like this. Yours, of course, will be cause effect outline, and then your student number, and then your name, or you can do your name, the student number, then cause effect outline, whatever. Just make sure that you rename the file so I know what it is when you upload it to Moodle, okay? All right, just a reminder that beyond that, in 2 weeks, your cause effect draft will be due, the first draft. And just a quick remember, just to go over very quickly, your cause and effect essay needs to have a focus on either three causes of something or three effects. It needs a title page, it needs page numbers, 12-point font, Times New Roman, 5 paragraphs, and a reference page. Your paragraphs, we've talked about them many times, what they should include. So go over this information again, make sure all that's there. Don't forget, you need references, at least one reference per body paragraph. And if you have an in-text reference, it has to have a corresponding full reference on the reference page. Okay, so I don't want to see something in text and then nothing with that reference expanded on the reference page. I don't want to see anything on your reference page that doesn't have a corresponding in-text citation. All right, it should be in 2 places at all times. Okay, shortened versions in text, full version is on the reference page. Okay, 1 in-text reference per body paragraph. So at least 1 reference per body paragraph. So at least minimum 3 references on your reference page. Okay, that reference page needs to be the last page of your essay. There's no page limit, but don't forget 4 to 5 sentences for your intro paragraph, 6 sentences minimum for each body paragraph, and 4 to 5 sentences minimum for your conclusion. And as I said earlier, don't forget how to do the conclusion. You restate your thesis, summarize your main points, and leave your reader with your final thoughts. That's at least going to be 4 to 5 sentences. Okay. And your due date, if you're in Thursday class, it needs to be up on Moodle by Thursday, December 2nd at 3:30 p.m. And if you're in Friday's class, it needs to be up on Friday, December 3rd at 3:30 p.m. So that's in a couple weeks, guys. Your draft will be due. Your homework for this week is to get that outline up to me so I make sure that you're on the right track and everything's okay. If it's not, I'll be contacting you. If you don't get contacted by me, everything's fine. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay. So then that said, you should probably be working on your draft of your essay now. Okay, so you're doing the outline for me, make sure you're on the right track. You got to start building the essay, right? You've only got a couple weeks to get the draft in. I mean, to write 5 paragraphs on the title page or reference page shouldn't take that long. It should be pretty easy. Okay, do a bit of research, get 1 reference per body paragraph, and then make sure everything's, as I just said in the outline, all those parameters, all those specifications. And if you need to go back, everything's up on Schoology. Okay, if you don't remember how to do a cause effect thesis, it's there. If you want the essay guidelines, like we just said, they're there. If you want to know how to do in-text paraphrase citations, here. If you want to know how to do direct quotes, it's here. Okay, everything about title pages is all there. Okay, so it's all up on Schoology. So if you're not sure about something, go there. Finally, the last thing I want to talk about is for every essay you do in this class, which is 2 now, you need to go to academic advising at least once at some stage of the essay. So academic advising is where you take your essay and you ask a question to a professor who will then answer and help you with whatever you need. So if you're like, oh, professor, I'm not really sure about my thesis statement, can you take a look at it? They'll help you. I'm not really sure my conclusion's working. Can you take a look at it? They'll help you. I'm not really sure about my APA citations or my reference page. They'll help you. Okay, so that's a service TIU provides, and all of us professors have to do it. So what you do is you go to www.tiugti.com. Okay, tiugti.com, and then you go to online academic advising, and you click here. And then you choose a day that works for you. Okay, so it's a day where you're got some time, maybe not so busy in terms of classes, and a lot of you guys don't have class. I think everyone doesn't have class on Wednesdays, so that's a good day. And then you pick a time that works for you. You see lots of teachers available. Okay, 11:40 to 3:10, these teachers are available. 1:50 to 3:20, these teachers are available. And you're going to pick a time slot once you've chosen a day and a teacher to make a reservation for 15 minutes to get help with your essay. So maybe you want to go to Alexis Busso, you click on her reservation time. That's her whole time. You now need to choose a time within that for 15 minutes. Okay, so you'll click on there, you'll go select a date, you'll choose the date that you want to go to, and then once you've picked your date, let's say you want December 1st, you register, and then you'll pick a time. Okay, are you going to do the 1:50 reservation? Are you going to do the reservation that starts at 2:05? Maybe you want to do the reservation that starts at 2:50. You click 1 and then you register. Okay, you'll get an email. It'll give you the Zoom link to her AA, her academic advising, and it'll give you the time. Of course, don't forget it's going to be at 2:50 to 3:05, 15 minutes. You make an appointment, and then you just take your essay there and say, can you help me with this, or can you help me with that? And she'll help you, or he'll help you, or whichever teacher you choose. Okay, you've got to do that once per essay. I'll talk more about it on Friday or Thursday this week, but just remember that that's coming up. You might want to book your reservation early. You can always cancel if something comes up, you don't need it, but just get it booked because everyone starts booking them now. All right, for every class. Okay, so I'll talk more about that this week, but just know that that service is available and you need to do it at least once per essay. Okay, that's it, guys, for today. Just remember, this week, your outline has to be uploaded to Moodle before class begins. Okay, once class begins, the Moodle locks and you can't upload it, so it's late. You get 0 for your outline. Okay, so get your outline in before class starts. And don't forget, you should be writing your essay now as well. Okay, do it a little bit at a time, get those 5 paragraphs done, throw in a title page, a reference page, and a couple of references in your essay. You're done. Okay. All right, guys, I'll see you this week. Have a good week. And yeah, I'll see you in class. Take care.